Hi beautiful, what's up? Welcome to my channel. My name is HollyLynora, and today's video we are going over some new products. We're doing a little review, and once again, if you've been watching my previous videos, you already know these aren't new. At the time they were new, but right now they are no longer new. I bought them in New York City. I wanted my New York City vlogs to play through, and then I was gonna come back to all the makeup stuff that we got in New York City. So they were new when I got them. Now, I mean, maybe they're old news, but I want to go over them. These are the Makeup by Mario Skin Enhancer and Skin Perfector. We are going to dive deep into these, see what they do, see what they don't do. You know, we're just gonna see what it do, okay? So, sit tight and let's check these bad boys out. The first thing that we are going to start with is the Soft Sculpt Transforming Skin Enhancer, which is a cream product. Both of the products that I got are light medium, which at the time was okay. Now that I have, you know, my summer tan going on, I'm not sure how this is going to work, but surely, yeah, I'm pretty sure we'll be just fine. It'll at least be noticeable. I'm sure of it. And then if not, we can see if it's buildable. Yeah. So, light medium, this will cost you 30 buckaroos. It is a light coverage cream product with a radiant finish. It's cruelty-free, vegan, fragrance-free as well. And it's a 3-in-1 tinted complexion balm that warms and nourishes with sheer coverage to even out the appearance of skin tone. This says use the Makeup by Mario's brush, but I don't have that. So I'm going to use a buffer brush. And it says apply starting from the perimeter of the face and work inwards. So I was thinking the very popular 3 technique when you're using a bronzer. I think I'm going to start with that process, doing the 3 and seeing, kind of like working with that and seeing what we get. Just so that everyone's well aware, I did go in with the Give All-Time Prime Multi-Use Prep and Smooth face oil, and I topped it off with the Yummy Skin Serum Foundation in 9in. This stuff is amazing. Like, a little bit goes such a long way, especially if you use it with a facial oil. It just moves so smoothly all over your face. So now let's go right in. I'm going to use this dense brush from MAC. It is the 170. I actually think it's a foundation brush, but it's gonna do just fine because it's so dense. It's gonna be a great buffer brush. Very creamy. Just gonna place it for now. And see what we get. Blend it, working inwards. So this side I focused more on getting the full parameter first instead of going straight for the 3 technique. And I'm moving inwards. So it blends beautifully, like a dream, like a dream. You know what? I did not put on any concealer. I'm gonna do that before we move into the 3-in-1 powder. The Transforming Skin Perfector. So this is the enhancer, this is the perfector. Okay, let me go in with a little more. It's a really nice formula, I will say that much. And I'm going to, on this side, kind of work in a small contour just to kind of shape, give my face a little more shape. It is a radiant finish, and That foundation is radiant too. It's a very nice formula. This stuff like melts into your skin. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna go and throw on some concealer, Huda Beauty Faux Filter, shade Cotton Candy. Be right back. Okay, so now we have concealer and we have officially put on the Skin Enhancer by Makeup by Mario. It is on, it is radiant, it is a very creamy, a luxurious creamy product. It's thick, but when it hits the skin, it very much just melts in. No problem blending that at all. Now let's go in with the Skin Perfector. This is also light medium. This is a 3-in-1 powder. It's going to perfect, illuminate, and set the makeup for a radiant glow with an airbrush effect on the skin. So now you can see here we've got the setting powder. No, this is the highlighter. This is setting powder and this is bronzing powder. All three of your products in one compact, and you're supposed to swirl. So we're mixing everything together. So I'm going to grab a brush that's less dense. This is the Bling Brush F5, a little more fluffy. And let's give this a little swirl. I'm a little nervous about this one. I don't know why. Swirl. And this pretty much goes all over. Oh, it's definitely radiant. If you like a glow, wow. I don't know if you can see the difference. I sure can. Wow. What is that? Definitely going in really lightly. I don't know if you guys can see a difference. Not sure what happened there. These two products seem to work really well together, surprisingly. Now let's go in. The enhancer is, yes, this is the enhancer. This is the cream product. It's setting the base. It's going to sculpt the face if you apply it that way. This also carries a very cream-like glow. I would proceed with caution if you have oily skin. If you have even slightly oily skin, I would be pretty careful because it is shiny. Shiny. Now this Skin Perfector, which is the powder, I noticed definitely in person that this did give it a more of an airbrushed effect. It turned the shine into more of a glow, if that makes any sense at all. I am really trying to break this down because I know the two seem very, very similar, and it's like, what makes these two go together? This certainly completes this. I haven't done a wear test. I don't know how well this is going to hold if it fights against oils. But if it does, then I'd say you're pretty safe to use this. But there is a solid difference in the two. They go really, really well together upon first impressions. Let me finish up my makeup. I'll be right back. Okay, so I am back. Makeup is fully on. I did not do any blush or highlighter, so we could really look and kind of focus on the Makeup by Mario products that we're testing. So let's get down to the nitty gritty. I think these products applied really, really well. I had no issue with the application process at all. I will say I think it's a little confusing. These might, I mean, if you're beginner, they kind of have a learning curve to them. Like this Skin Enhancer is confusing, I mean, for me even, because I'm automatically thinking this is a cream bronzer. I get to, you know, I understand working from the perimeter of your face and bringing it in. I personally would use it as, like, I like the whole perimeter of your face, but I would bring it in to contour and to sharpen a little bit. But I definitely wouldn't throw this all over the face. I don't think that's what he wants us to do, but I can see where there would be confusion in that. And this skin perfector, honestly, I'm just gonna say, if you have oily skin, be very careful, proceed with caution. It does have a glow, a shine. Both of these are producing glow. So the perfector is a shine, and this is more of a radiance, a glow that covers that shine that could be mistaken as oil. If that makes any sense at all. I mean, these seem to be confusing to me. Will I use these again? If I had to pick one or the other, I don't know, it's tough because this melted into the skin like butter. Great for a contour, absolutely, absolutely. The formula itself reminded me of the Charlotte Tilbury Sun-Kissed Glow Bronzer, except not as thick as this one. So it buffed smoother. You didn't have to put as much elbow grease into buffing it out. I mean, it just melted right into your skin. And this was such a pretty glow, such a soft airbrush effect, just like it claims. So if I had to pick one or the other, I think I would go with the Perfector. Will I continue to use these? Absolutely. They are very pretty, nice products. Will I tell you, you absolutely need this in your makeup kit right now? I'm not gonna tell you that. I'm not gonna say that. And it's not because they're bad products, it's just because I'm having trouble. It's like one of those make this make sense to me. They're pretty products, but I don't know, maybe the way they are advertised is a little like, what? You know, they're beautiful products though. They're just not 110% like, you need to have both of these right now. Go spend the $64. Like, that's not what I'm saying. They are really, really pretty products though. So if you do get them, you're gonna love it. This isn't like these have changed the makeup game forever. I don't think that. But they are good products. So that's my review. Those are my thoughts on these products. We'll definitely be using again. They are really pretty. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll be seeing you in the next video. Bye.